Hey guys, it's Orbit here. Today I'm going to be giving out my first gadget guide. It's going to be mainly towards PvP, but you can try it out in PvE as well. To be honest, I'm more of a PvP guy, and this is quite a new character, so I've literally just been blitzing PvP at the moment, and it's been working for me, this loadout. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I've been going through, what my loadout is, show you rotation, give you some tips, that kind of stuff. But bear in mind, I'm kind of new to this power as well, so I mean, I'm not an expert on this power. People think just because I have a YouTube channel that I know everything about every single power and everything, but I don't. Okay, so let's go over my loadout to begin with. Okay, traps, here's what I've spec'd down. Tricks, there's what I've spec'd down. Iconics, I've got a lot left over for the iconics. Okay. Loadouts, here I am. So first thing that you need to know about trolling is you need either sticky bomb or taser pull, because they give power to your teammates over time. So you'll get ticks of power that increase your power over time. So let me just show you that. I'll just do a couple of moves, and when I use the sticky bomb on the left, the blue numbers is the amount of power that's coming into me, 120. So, and that will just literally keep coming in over time, like it says. Okay, and that happens to your whole group, and you'll know when your power over time is on, because if you look underneath my name, there is a lightning bolt. Okay, that means your power over time is on, so keep that on all the time. It's just gone off now. Sticky bomb again straight away. Have that on all the time. Make sure it's on. You need to be kind of looking up there all the time, keeping that power over time on. Okay, let's go to the second move. Pyrofoam. Okay, now in PvP this is really good. Okay, you need a move on there which reduces the target's ability to heal. Okay, pretty much because you get a damage buff over healers. Okay, so you're going to be on the healers. If there's a healer, you're going to be on them, right? This will reduce their healing out. I think it halves their restoration. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think it does. And it also removes the power over time. So obviously their controller is going to be doing what you're doing, given the power over time. You use this, okay, cuts their restoration and gets rid of their power over time. So technically they're not totally useless, but they're a lot less powerful than what they would be without this, right? So again, you want to be doing that on your healers, okay? And you'll know that it's worked because when you use that move, the red heart will appear underneath their name. So you see the sparring target at the top, the red heart is underneath. That means that that basically the restoration's cut, what I just told you. Okay, also say damage over time, okay, which you would have just saw with the yellow numbers. Yep, so it's another thing that it does, it kind of grounds them as well. If they're flying up in the air, Pyrofoam's the first thing I'll be doing to them, regardless of what power they are, to ground them. Okay, let's move on to the second power that I have. Third power, sorry, is the Liberator. This one instantly restores power to basically the 3 people in your group with the least amount of power. So if you're in an alert, it will give power to everyone, not yourself, the other 3. If you're in a group of more than 4, then it will give power to the three people with the least amount of power. Nice and easy. Okay, and it also increases your might and precision for a short amount of time. So you can get a lot of damage being a controller out, purely because you're constantly keeping your might and precision buff up, as well as giving power out, right? So, and you'll know that's on is because when you use that power, if you look under my name, it's got the target, like the green target underneath the name. That means your might and precision has increased, and it's just gone away then, so it's only for a short time anyway. But don't forget, you're going to be using that a lot to restore power to your teammates anyway. So that's that. let's go to my next one, Word of Power. Okay, this one is a 50% supercharge, and it basically it draws lightning down, it will stun everybody, okay, and it restores power to everyone, so you can be in a raid party and it will restore power to everybody. And this isn't a sticky bomb power over time, this is big chunks of power, so that's super good. It also electrifies enemies to make them vulnerable to electrified power effects. Okay, you'll notice that Gadgets works really well with someone who benefits from electrified enemies, because I mean most of my moves electrify enemies. Okay, so if you've got a lightning DPS, for example, teaming up with the Gadget controller for 5s or whatever is really good, because you two can kind of work off each other, you electrifying the enemies all the time and the electric DPS benefiting from that. Okay, that's just an example, right? Next one along is Gauze Grenade. This is really important as well. This reduces the enemy's defense, so they're even weaker, right? If you use Kyrofoam, cut their healing in half, gets rid of their power over time. Gauze Grenade, their defense is fucked. Smash that healer up and get your confidence up. Remember, if you're hitting a healer, you can get a confidence boost which increases your damage by 55%, and if they have the red shield on, okay, which is this move, then it's game over for them pretty much. Let me just show you that. When I use my Gauze Grenade, the red shield will come under their name. That pretty much means that their defense is down, right? Okay. And the last one I've got is my turret. The turret is really good. Here's the turret. It inflicts burning to enemies, making them vulnerable to burning effects, but it also does all kinds of stuff down the bottom there. You can have a little read of that. But frostbite enemies, making them vulnerable to freezing, stun grenades or taser line, to electrify enemies again. So, and it's just random, right? It will just do one of those things too. It's just annoying, right? If you're in a match and you got that turret, people are like, oh, for fuck's sake, that turret's fucking me up. Yeah, anything annoying, anything that annoys you is good to have. Because if it's annoying them, it's good, right? If they're kind of saying, oh, it's only the turret, there's no point having it, but people get annoyed by this. So that's really good. And as you can see, look, it's just nailing him when I'm just got my menu up. When you're attacking him, there's sparks on the floor, that means he's electrifying, he's just getting burnt alive there. And there's nothing greater than flying in just before a cutscene, smashing a guy, and it kind of going on to the cutscene, and your turret's still kind of just shooting it, boom in the cutscene. It's hilarious. So try that one out if you haven't already. So that's my loadout. It's really good. Like I said, it works nicely with an electric DPS because they're kind of benefiting. The enemies are going to be electrified all the time stuff. So let me show you kind of a rotation that you want to be looking for PvP. Let's imagine this is a healer. So we've already come across what you need to do for healing. I've already kind of talked to that. The first thing that I will do is Kyrofoam, which will ground them, remove their power over time, and give them a damage over time, and cut their healing in half, which was the red heart that we were talking about earlier. Okay, the next thing I will do is use a defibrillator, which will give some power to whoever I'm grouped up with, the least 3 people, and it will increase my precision and might, which is the crossfire, green crossfire under my name, which we were talking about. And you can clip them together. So here's them separately, 1, 2, but you can clip them kind of together to do them both at the same time pretty much. Let me show you that. Boom. Okay, and that's basically both of the moves at the same time, so you can do that super quick. Let me just wait for some power back. I'll have a soda. which didn't work. Why on earth didn't that soda work? Oh, there we go. Okay, the next thing that I want to be doing is putting my power over time on. So there's the sticky bomb. It kind of stuns them and fires them up in the air. That is so annoying. When someone sticks a sticky bomb on you and you're flying up in the air, there's nothing more annoying than that, to be honest. Being stunned and thrown around all the time. So that's the second thing I'd look to do after doing that first clip. Then I would do my gauze grenade to put the red shield on. Again, it kind of knocks them to the floor. Then they'll be fully debuffed, and it's time to get to work with your damage. Okay, and you'll be clipping into your other moves and stuff. So let me show you medium speed, then I'll show you a kind of a faster clip. So we've got Pyrofoam, Liberator, Sticky Bomb, boom. Okay, and they've got the red heart and the red shield by them. Okay, fully debuffed. Okay, they're in trouble when they've got that under their name. They need a tank to remove them. Now, in between, after you've done your sticky bomb, okay, the sticky bomb takes a couple of seconds to set off, right? If I do the sticky bomb, got a couple of seconds, boom, 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 and then it kind of shoots off. So for bursts, so for where's he gone? Oh, there he is. I was like, what the fuck? Super glue on the ceiling or something. After you've done that, and he's kind of shot up in the air, you've got a couple of seconds where you can get kind of a weapon combo out to clip it with your gauze grenade, and kind of there's a massive burst damage that kind of comes up. So the move that I like doing with the one-handed is this one. Okay, it's 3 hits and then hold. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, stuns him as well. And that works really, really nicely with the sticky bomb and the gauze grenade. So let me show you that combo. 1, 2, and then that's that, and he kind of flies up in the air. So let me show you the full rotation. Okay, let's go on this one. So here is the full rotation that I've been kind of having to play with and stuff. It works well for me anyway. So here it goes, boom, into that, and there's a nice little burst damage that happens at the end. And look, they're fully debuffed now for me to kind of get to work with other stuff that I need to be doing. But the main thing you need to worry about is keeping the green lightning bolt under your name. Keep that on all the time. Okay, if you have like a little bit of power, if you've used all your power, the first thing you want to be doing is when you got power is putting that power over time on. Okay, that's the first thing you want to be doing before Defibrillator, before Pyrofoam, before any of them. Okay, you want to be doing that. Let me just quickly get my supercharge up, and I'll show you Word of Power. Sorry, I missed that one out. Word of Power is my supercharge I've got on. Another one you might want to use is Speed Drain. That works super nicely. But I thought I would use Word of Power because it's an iconic power. Speed Drain is just for the speedsters. So this loadout kind of goes, it applies to flyers, acrobatics, so it applies to everybody. So it works better to have this one on. And plus you've got a lot of spare iconic powers you can use, so it means you can spec on your skills a little bit more. So here's Word of Power. So basically I'm going to use Word of Power, and you'll see the massive power coming back, and I'm just going to go over that rotation a few times, and you'll see that. So here we go. Let me just remember what I'm doing because I'm still pretty new to this. Here's Word of Power. It will electrify the enemies. Here we go. Boom. Okay, I might do that again, and you can see just the power coming back. Yeah, good. Okay, so I don't think the power did come back actually, but that does work. Right, let me by the way, my gear is pretty shit. Okay, tier 1, like less than tier 1. There's my stats. I mean, my vit's only 104, so I mean Like, don't worry about the numbers that you're seeing. You want to be looking at kind of how many numbers is coming in, because obviously if you're higher geared, which there's a very good chance you will be, you're going to be doing a lot more damage than what I'm doing, for example. Okay, I've also only got about 36 skill points or something. So as to your mods, you want to make your most important kind of thing you want to be modding is vitalization. You want that super high. Get your vit up really high, as high as you can. Oh sorry, my vit is 715. I was reading precision. I thought that was quite low. So vit, get that up super high. Dominance, get that super high. Dominance will help with your stuns and stuff. By the way, guys, if you come onto this menu, if you actually click X, it tells you exactly what all the stuff does as you go down. But vit, dominance, then I'd go with toughness, because toughness for me is the first thing I'll always spec into when it comes to PvP. Okay, sorry, not the first thing, but it's kind of after my main roles. It's the second thing that I'll look to do to get that up real strong. Okay, so I mean, for example, I would go blue socket, I would go vit and dominance, vit and dominance, red vit and precision or vit and might, and yellow sockets I'd go plain vitalization or vit and power, for example. Okay, and I think I have covered everything. Have I covered everything? I pretty much have, I think. Okay, so there is a gadget guide for PvP, guys. Again, try it out in PvE, see what you think. Let me know what you think of this loadout. It's working really well for me. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm not going to ramble on anymore, but if you've got any other questions, then make sure you first of all like, comment and subscribe, and then leave me a message. Okay, bye bye.